Gather round, my friends, and listen closely. Today we're going to share a story from the Bible, a story that speaks to each of us, no matter where we are in life. And no matter what challenges we face right now, it's a story of faith, resilience, and hope. It starts in the book of Mark, 35 to 41. Jesus and his disciples were on a boat, crossing over the Sea of Galilee. The weather was calm at first, but then a great storm arose. Waves began to crash over the boat. The disciples were terrified. They thought the storm would swallow them whole. Sound familiar? How often do we feel like we're being overwhelmed by the storms of life? The struggles, the doubts, the fears, they can feel as though they're pulling us under, just like those disciples in the boat. But listen to this. While the disciples were frantic, afraid for their lives, where was Jesus? He was asleep. In the back of the boat, he wasn't worried. He wasn't afraid. He trusted in something greater. The disciples woke him up, shouting, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" Can you hear their desperation? Sometimes we shout the same thing when we face uncertainty, pain, and confusion. God, do you see me? Do you care? Jesus woke up, and with a calm voice, he rebuked the storm. Quiet, be still. And just like that, the wind died down, the waves calmed, and the sea became completely calm. Then Jesus turned to his disciples and asked them, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" The disciples were amazed. Who is this? Even the wind and the waves obey him. This story is not just about a storm on the sea. It's about the storms we face every day. The storms of stress, loss, fear, and doubt. And just like the disciples, we often wonder why God seems quiet in the middle of our struggles. Why does it sometimes feel like we're fighting this alone? But what this story teaches us is that Jesus is with us through every storm, even when we don't feel his presence, even when we feel overwhelmed. He is there in the boat with us. Jesus showed us that with faith, we can face anything. Even the fiercest storms can be calmed, not because of our own strength, but because of his power, his love, and his peace. In Isaiah chapter 41:10, God reassures us, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." And in John 14:27, Jesus says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." No matter the storm you're facing, no matter the challenge in your life right now, you are not alone. The Creator of the universe is with you. He sees you, he hears you, and he will carry you through. Just as Jesus calmed the storm on the sea, he can calm the storms in your heart. Trust in his power, trust in his timing, and know that no matter how rough the waters get, he's right there beside you. Sometimes it takes a quiet trust to weather the storm, and though the waves may still rise, you can rise above them. With faith, you will make it to the other side. So I leave you with this assurance. No matter what you're facing, the storm will pass, and when it does, you'll see the calm, and you'll realize that through it all, you've never been alone. Remember, just as Jesus calmed the storm, he is the peace that will calm your heart. Take a deep breath. Feel his peace surrounding you. Know that everything will be okay. You are safe in his arms. Amen.